through to Lily at the Uncle Buck Collections Department. Could I take a reference number, please?
Hello, it's John giving you a call back from Uncle Buck's Collections Department.
£50 has gone through, yeah?
Brilliant. That's been really helpful of you.
Thank you very much for putting up with me for the last 40 minutes.
From Uncle Buck.
Oh, again? So are you ringing me today after you rang me yesterday and the day before?
If I get any more phone calls, I'll come down to your office and have every last one of you.
Behind this fence are some of the most unpopular people in Britain. A nest of payday lenders.
No one wakes up and says, yeah, I want to become a debt collector.
I get sworn at a lot.
Like another of the world's oldest professions, those who work in money lending don't always want the world to know about it.
My dad responds to my job by saying I work in finance. It's like a family secret.
After sustained attack from the press and politicians, payday is an industry under siege.
You've conned me, I'm going to the press.
This is agreement you've signed.
Look, shut up about what I've signed.
For the first time, we'll see payday from the perspective of the lenders.
When did you lose your job?
I didn't have a job in the first place.
Might it even be possible that debt collectors are human too?
I'm steaming. I am actually controlling myself.
This is the story of 1 month in the life of those on the front line of Britain's controversial payday industry. It's the first working day of May, and in a discreet corner of Kent, a group of debt collectors is gathering for the monthly briefing.
Okay, afternoon. Start of a new month. Let's talk about last month. We hit targets, so let's congratulate ourselves. It's good to celebrate success.
Massimo is Uncle Buck's head of collections.
What was the target last month? 270. Thank you, Rachel. 270. And what did we end up on? 280. But what is the target this month? The target is the same. It's 270,000 this month. So if we hit or exceed 270,000, everybody earns a piece of the bonus pot for cash. Great performance. Long may it continue.
Agents at Uncle Buck are paid a salary of £20,000, and their bonus is based in part on how much cash they collect.
Is Kimberly available, please?
My name's Sonny, I'm just giving you a call from Uncle Buck Collections Department.
But also on how successful they are at winning over often tricky customers on their first call.
I want to know where you're calling from.
I just told you where I'm calling from. I'm calling from UB.
Rachel's challenge today is that the customer she has called is refusing to confirm her identity. And so Rachel can't even say why she's calling.
Have a little respect for me. Tell me who you are, what UB stands for, and what you do.
Whose phone have I called?
Tell me who you are. You call my mobile phone. You could be a stalker, you could be a killer, you could be anybody. You could be a paedophile. I've got a child in the house. Until you tell me who you are, what your company's involved in, what you're all about, then I cannot tell you
Okay,
who I
well, I
am.
can't tell you any of those things until I know who I'm speaking with. So when you confirm your name, then I'll confirm the nature of the call.
We're never going to get anywhere then.
Okay, well, the calls will continue. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I'm not annoyed at her. I don't know her. I don't even know her name. So I can't be annoyed at someone I don't know.
A payday loan does pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a small loan advanced until the next paycheck. Uncle Buck issues around 12,000 loans every month.
You have £136.76 left on the account.
Almost 90% are repaid on time, but if you're late, you'll probably hear from someone in this room.
You don't need to be so rude. I'm not arguing with you at all.
For Head of Collections Massimo, the challenge is to keep his troops upbeat without making them overzealous.
We have a game that's called Chase the Trophy. They play it all day, so whoever's collected most amount of money so far that day gets the trophy on their desk. We need to create an atmosphere where the guys are motivated and happy because they're speaking to people that have some kind of issue, but not putting things in place that kind of almost incentivise them to do the wrong thing.
One of Uncle Buck's top performing collectors is Jack, who often has the trophy on his desk.
That's my top collector trophy, isn't it,
What,
John?
£77, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll be retaining that today.
Agents are rewarded for setting up affordable repayment plans. Jack's on the phone to someone who borrowed around £170 a year ago and hasn't repaid a penny since.
I can't pay anything today. The next day I can make payment is at the end of next month.
So how are you supporting yourself financially at the
That's
moment?
none of your business. So let's go over that, alright? Can you understand why I'm questioning why you're being such a prick and going over and over it while I'm trying to explain it to you?
If you can refrain from swearing, we can discuss this rationally.
You're going to need to contact us after that time to go through an income and expenditure to
I'm
demonstrate
not
your
going through that.
affordability.
End of story.
Otherwise,
I told
the
you that
company
100
will...
times, Jack. It's not happening. I'm not going to reflect on it. I told you that's what's going to happen. Write that down right now.
We'll be in contact
Right.
within the
Have
next
a good
7
day,
days.
Jack. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye. But he was becoming quite defensive, so he wasn't in the best mood today. Just move on to the next customer.
"21-year-old Sonny joined Uncle Buck 6 months ago. His predicament today is that the customer he is hoping to speak to is claiming to be dead.
Hello?
Mr.
Mr. died 13 years ago, so why don't you go join him?
Right, we spoke to him about 2 months ago on this number. It'd be quite confusing as to how he would have been dead for the last 6 years.
Do you know why he would have given this number if it's not his own?
I have no idea, but I don't want you to bother me again. Because there's no Mr. here.
Oh, can I take your name then, please? And he puts down the phone when I ask for his name. I love speaking to him. And he says it every time you call him, he'll say the exact same thing. He's died, go and join him. Simple as that. What a lovely individual.
In fact, across the floor, there is strife.
Why can't we resolve it now?
Because I am busy. Call me back at 6.
He's hung up the phone.
You're not listening to me.
Didn't mind calling us on the phone when you wanted the loan, though, did you?
At the end of the first working day of May, around £10,000 has been collected.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you nice and early tomorrow. No hangover.
Just another £260,000 to go. At Uncle Buck, it's a few days into the month. And although his shift doesn't start until midday, Jack is in 2 hours early.
Well, I'm in so early. I always come in early. Got some money due in today, so... And I'm ahead of target, so I'm in a good mood. So I thought I'd come in early.
Shimmering on the wall near Jack is the Top Performer Shield. It's a sort of Champion of Champions prize for all-round excellence. So far, Jack's name has yet to enter this Hall of Fame.
I'm like the most competitive person on the floor. I think a lot of people may tell you that. Don't like losing.
This month, Jack is going all out to get his name on the shield.
I think I'm going to win this month. That's because I'm confident. So, we'll see though.
Uncle Buck was founded by Steve Murray 10 years ago. The business started life in the back room of a pawnbroking shop he used to own. Now there are almost 70 staff.
Good morning, you're through to Uncle Buck. You're speaking with Megan. How may I help you today?
I like lending money, I like making the right decisions, I like technology, and I like the people here.
If you were to take out a loan for £300, you will pay back about £458 over 3 months. Now, we are expensive, but it's very, very short term. It could be a lot more if you went into your overdraft in an unauthorised way, which is pretty much where we think most of our business comes to us from. Someone does not want to go into an unauthorised overdraft situation and the fees it creates.
I've got an application of £985, paying it off over 3 months.
If you're talking about how much money we're lending each month, we're talking about 2.4 million at the moment, which is a fair sum, but our market share is comparatively very small, probably 2 or 3%. So you can imagine the level of demand there is for this product in the UK.
Payday loans became notorious for extortionate interest rates and punitive charges. A £100 loan could turn into a debt of several thousand.
We're talking about interest rates running into the thousands of %, and frankly, that's got to stop. We're saying that we want payback from these payday lenders.
After political and even religious pressure, at the beginning of 2015, regulators imposed a price cap and strict rules on lending.
We want the industry to step up to these new standards, to put them in place. If they can't put them in place, we want them to exit the industry. It's as simple as that.
The unexpected result of the crackdown has been to increase consumer confidence in the payday product, and many firms still trading have prospered. At Uncle Buck, the business is growing, and new staff are coming on board. One recruit to the collecting team is 23-year-old James, now being taught the ropes by trainer Tom.
It is vital that we do use the customer's name, just to make it a bit more personal to them. Surname, we never use their first name. If it say it was John Smith, and you say, okay, Mr. Smith, all right, yep, you can call me John. That's fine, thank you, Mr. Smith, and just dismiss it.
Of course,
we don't want it to be like we're friends. It comes across a lot better than saying, John, come on, I can help you out today. John this, John that. You can see the difference, the more professional coming through.
Sounds a bit too friendly as well when you're saying John.
Exactly. We're not here to make friends, we're here to make sure we get the right outcome for the customer.
All right, mate.
Before being unleashed onto the phones, James must pass a written test.
I should be done in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. I'll get 100% on this. You're meant to take an hour, but I've got a photographic memory, so I'm all right. It's something that I really wanted to move into because I was sort of in sales, this cropped up, and I thought it'd be something that I'd be good at. I don't really want to come out and sound too cocky, but I do think I will be a good collector. Yeah, I think I'll enjoy it. It's always what you got to look for in life, really, is something that's a little bit challenging. You don't want to sort of cruise through life.
It's more about someone's personality than actual experience. We want to try and sort of get a variety of personalities because customers will relate to different personalities. He says that he's got a photographic memory, so we've had to find out with the results of his test.
94%, that's such bullshit.
Those in search of a loan from Uncle Buck will speak to the customer services department.
He confirmed a few details. So
Just 10% of applications are approved, and one thing you need to get a loan is a job.
What's your job title there, please? You're a healthcare assistant there, is that right?
We don't lend to people that want benefits, and we don't lend to people that are unemployed. It does not make any commercial sense for us to lend to someone that cannot pay us back.
Could you reconfirm for me your basic salary after tax each month?
It's a payday loan, you need to be paid to be able to repay that. So that is our target audience, if you like, is someone that can comfortably repay the loan on its due date.
Have you got any IVAs, debt relief or bankruptcy in your name?
It's a typical Uncle Buck customer. I don't think we actually have one.
We could be dealing with police officers, solicitors,
labourers and people working the NHS,
paramedics, cleaners,
taxi drivers,
people in the city, IT.
Find a lot of people in the army.
There's a TV presenter on our books at the moment.
All potential customers have to provide proof of employment, but there are always some who will fall through the cracks.
If you are telling me the truth today and you have lost your job, then your payroll department or HR department will be able to confirm that.
Well, I'm not going to ring them. I don't want to ring them.
One of the team leaders, Andy, has been passed a call where the customer is claiming to have just lost her job. Circumstances that would normally lead to the interest being frozen. But Andy isn't convinced she's telling the whole truth.
You cannot be on job seekers if you lost your job a few days ago. Job seekers does not work that way.
Yeah, well, I am on it.
Okay. How did you receive job seekers allowance when you hadn't even lost your job at that point?
Yeah, because I knew I was going to lose my job.
Job seekers is only paid to people who have lost their job, not to people who think they may lose their job. It doesn't work like that. Let's start this conversation again. I just want pure honesty. When did you lose your job?
I didn't have a job in the first place.
You didn't have a job in the first place.
After about 45 minutes, the customer agrees to a new monthly payment plan.
Okay, goodbye. I was the fourth person she's spoken to. Each person she speaks to, she never tells the truth. She keeps forgetting what she told us in the past. So the stories are just getting more and more bizarre.
A couple of weeks into the month, and with a target of £270,000, around £140,000 has been collected.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone today?
One new starter has been quick off the mark.
Top performer on Saturday. The man would like to step forward. Well done, James. £1,068. Yeah, probably about triple what your team members done.
Even so, James still needs close supervision.
It would be in your interest to.
It would be in your best interest to obviously do it as quick as possible.
Yeah, and I'll get back to you by Wednesday.
We recommend you contact them today, Luke.
Right, I'll recommend that you contact them today.
Mate, I've got an appointment with citizens at Vice Bureau.
We're concerned that you're making the relevant steps to rectify this.
We're concerned that you're not making the relevant steps to obviously rectify this.
You know the chap who's talking in your ear? Why don't he talk to me?
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine. You can just speak to me.
Okay. I recommend you contact Step Change today and obtain a... You see how he quickly turned around and said why you're being aggressive, then you can answer how you're being aggressive.
I wasn't saying anything aggressive, I was just calm.
But James's appearance on the floor seems to have ruffled fellow collector Charles's feathers.
James would love to be the guy, but he's not me, unfortunately. He's still got, I don't know, another 8 months to go before he can be like me. The funny guy, the most popular guy, not the best looking, that's Sonny. Quite a lot of people want to be like me, and he's one of them. I think he's still got a lot to learn. Some people say that I think that I'm all that. I am all that. And then some.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
As the company continues to grow, new office space is being created.
The business is growing. We're lending to more people. 3, go. Stop. So yeah, it's good. Good for us. Right, we've got about 12 inches to go. It's not far. Come on. So I'm told.
Rachel, meanwhile, is sprucing up her new desk.
I mean, we have cleaners, but I'm convinced they don't clean because I had the same dust particle on my phone for about a week. Because the thing is, when we do like double shifts and stuff, it just kind of smells like breath. Like, when there's so many people just in the same room, it's just like, oh, it smells like people in here. I'd rather smell lemons.
But it turns out that it's not just the furniture being reshuffled.
It's a bit body in here. Can we open up the window a little bit? Yeah. Yeah. A bit warm with the excitement.
Boss Steve has turned up to the weekly management meeting with some important news.
Busy day, so let's if we crack on with this. I think it's safe to say in the short term something's going to happen that's going to be quite dramatic, and I can't speak too much about it at the moment, but we need to start thinking a lot about upscale, new premises, possibly additional senior staff, and driving efficiencies, more efficiencies within each department.
Within days, Massimo is promoted from head of collections to director of operations.
Actually, I just want to run around the building and go, oh my God, oh my God.
One of the team leaders, Zoe, is appointed his right-hand woman.
How do you feel?
I'm speechless, if I'm honest. I'm so overwhelmed.
And the troops muster for an update.
It doesn't look like Buxton, does it? You are allowed to take a break, you know. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a breakdown. The good thing for everybody in this company is the company is growing. We've got some changes to make and it's all positive.
There's about to be a new edge to the competition in the collections department.
We'll be advertising for a collections team leader and I want that person in place by the end of the month. All right, now's the time to get your game face on. You know, I hope I can count on your support, as you've always given me. And let's look forward to seeing where our company is in the next 6 months.
But with all the changes happening in the business, will the collectors take their eye off the ball? At Uncle Buck, it's more than halfway through the month. The collectors are still a good £130,000 away from their departmental target. But the office gossip is all about the team leader position.
Have you got any interest in going for a team leader role? Why not?
Yeah, I'll speak to my mum, speak to my boyfriend, see what they think.
Speak to my missus tonight and see what she says.
Why has it all got to ask the missus?
They'd ask for advice.
Out of everyone there, I think I'd be the best team leader because I haven't got any distractions outside of work, apart from gardening and painting.
Where's Sunny with my sandwich?
As Lily ponders her own possible bid for high office, she breaks for lunch.
It's a diet shake. And I'm about to ruin it with a chicken salad sandwich. I'm really hungry. Like, I'm sick of eating shakes now. It's driving me insane. I'm going to Ibiza in August. And my boyfriend's a DJ, so I don't want to be like... Oh, did you see John's fat girlfriend? Did you see her? So, no. I want to make sure I look nice.
Even though most loans get repaid on time, there are many obstacles in the way of the department hitting target. Most of all, some tried and tested excuses for non-payment.
Perhaps you don't have your bank card on you. A lot of people don't want to talk to you. You get a lot of customers as well that decide to claim that their mobile doesn't actually belong to the person that we're looking to speak to.
Okay, we had this as his personal mobile. He gave it to us less than 30 days ago.
No, you must have it wrong. Sorry.
You don't know him at all?
No.
Okay, that's fine. A verification code was sent to your mobile number.
Right.
Okay, and he's actually put that into an email. Do you know why he would have used your phone to do that?
That's my fault. An old favourite is, of course, claiming death.
Can I ask who's calling? It's Rebecca from UB. If you come here tomorrow about 4 o'clock, you can come to his funeral. Would you like to do that?
That's really awkward.
Did receive a death certificate from a chap claiming that he'd passed away. When we got the death certificate, in the bottom corner it says something like www.printyourowndeathcertificates.com.
But perhaps the most common is the claim of fraud.
It's not my balance. That's what I'm trying to say. My card was stolen and all my details were fraudulently used.
This morning, Collector Jay is on the phone to a customer who is adamant they never took out a loan in the first place.
So from a company's perspective, where do you think that kind of leaves us? Okay.
Well, it leaves you sorting out the fucking money problem yourselves, because like I said, it's nothing to do with me. I've never used the money, and you're not getting any money off me, because I've never used this money.
The funds was transferred into your account. You are liable for
Well, you
it.
can get the money out of your own fucking arse, because it's not my fucking problem. I never fucking used it. How's about you stop phoning me every single day, and I'll phone you when I need to, because it's pissing me the fuck off. Every single time I'm trying to do something new with my phone call. Something new, phone call. Phone call, and it's pissing me off, and I want it to stop.
Jay puts the caller on hold and consults his team leader about what to do.
Put it on a 7-day hold, make him aware of what you're doing. If he can call us back within that 7 days for the crime reference number, after that 7 days, we'll then try and go into a proposal.
We will cease collection activity for the time being until we've carried out our investigations.
Okay, now I need to get back to work, so I bid you adieu.
Okay, so when will you be in contact with us? And he hangs up.
Customers ask us why we phone them every single day if they can't pay us. The reason for that is they owe us money. You get customers that won't acknowledge that they're in financial difficulty, and we need to contact them every day to actually find the moment that they will speak to us. And then you'll get the customers that have no intention of paying us, and maybe they have got the money to pay us back, or they haven't got the money to pay us back, but it's irrelevant because they never had any intention of paying us. And my answer there is, well, we're going to call them every single day until we find a resolution.
As the month rolls on and the competitive spirit hots up, in the collections department, there is suspected foul play.
Lily.
What?
Jack put that £1,000 payment in a 7-day hold and put his name. He's a snake.
Jack has gone through my recents and he's put it in his name.
Okay. Let me have a chat with Jack when he gets in.
I can't believe he's done that.
Good morning, Mr. Atkins. How are we today?
Very well, yourself?
Have you been dreaming about putting any accounts on hold over the weekend?
You know you're not going to get away with it. There's no point in doing it whatsoever.
That's right.
Simple as that.
He loves money. He wants to be the top collector.
We weren't trying to claim the payment or anything.
Jack stands accused of trying to steal another collector's account to boost his own bonus, but denies everything.
I think people perceive things the wrong way sometimes, but that's just the industry we're in. So yeah. I'm over target funding, just got to keep it up. Fingers crossed. Maintain that performance that I've got till the last working day.
In week 3, Charles is standing in as team leader for the midday brief.
Just as we said yesterday, if you can respect me as you will do Andy, Zoe, and Jay as well, and we can all get along fine.
And so far today, the team has collected a paltry amount.
As of today, top 500 in the team, Jay, with a grand total of £30, followed by Sonny at £5. The rest of us have flipped.
I don't even try. These fivers just roll in.
Yeah, we need to pull this out of the bag. I'm going to request that everyone starts putting in extra work, even if it's about an hour, 2 hours. Try as hard as you can. There's no reason why we can't write up new business today.
With a week to go, there's still more than £90,000 to collect. And to make matters worse, some collectors have been drafted in to help answer customer services calls.
Have you checked your junk or your spam? Because it could be going in there. Customer service get a lot of inbound calls. So I'm just literally just sitting here trying to reduce the amount of calls. That's literally it.
Every minute they're away from the floor is a minute they're not collecting money. Looming on the payday industry's horizon is the regulator. As well as capping charges and interest rates, the new rules have transformed the culture of the industry. These days, agents mustn't just collect, but offer counsel.
So you've taken out too many payday loans.
Like, it's just that domino effect sort of thing, and I'm in a bit of a pickle, to be honest.
Whenever I tell someone that I'm a debt collector, they think that I go around to people's houses and take all of their stuff. That's not what I do at all.
A lot of people think, oh, I've taken this loan out, and if I don't pay the loan back, I'm going to have bailiffs at my door, I'm going to have all these charges. So when they do actually get in contact with us and we offer them arrangements, they are grateful for it.
One customer in difficulty this month is a lady who has to travel regularly. James is trying to work out how much she can afford to repay.
The last thing on my mind is how much I'm friggin' spending.
I can appreciate that. So obviously I've got you spending £1 on food and toilet using a normal month when you're just at home. So I'd assume that if you was down there for 4 weeks, that would be about the same. Because you're obviously not going to spend any more on food.
You've got to be joking. I don't know where you're from, but oh frigging hell, it's expensive down there. All I know is I'm in debt now, and it's just adding to my stresses even more.
The art of collecting is to find a repayment plan that customers will be able to keep up, and which won't push them into further hardship.
Obviously once the payment plan's put in place, it will just automatically come out of your account and you won't have to worry about it, and you won't have to receive phone calls, texts and emails all the time.
I get some money tomorrow.
Yeah, if you could call up and just make a token payment. What I'll do is I'll set this up now on a 3-month review, okay?
After a half-hour call, the customer agrees to a new repayment plan.
I believe that, to be honest. You could tell in her voice and everything like that that she was being genuine.
At Uncle Buck, the collectors have monthly one-to-one sessions with their team leader. And today, it's Charles's turn.
Overall, definitely a good outcome. Quite pleased with your month's performance.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah, good stuff. Any concerns from yourself at all?
Yeah, James, please, move him somewhere else apart from on the team. Did I tell you what happened yesterday with him? During the morning brief?
You did, yeah.
He's just a rude little shit.
Okay, leave James with me. Okay, I'll let you crack on then. Right. Thanks very much, Charles.
Cheers.
Okay, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
What was the comment? Apparently called him a wanker.
We're doing the team brief yesterday because I'm second in charge. He stands up and calls me a wanker. So that's just all respect thrown outside of the window, and that's not nice and it's not fair. He's a 23-year-old man, and he acts like he's still 16. There's penis jokes, there's fanny jokes. This is a workplace, it's a serious workplace. Once you get to a certain age, it's time to leave the dick jokes at home. Do you know what I mean?
I called him a word that I don't think I can say on camera, but he was acting really pretentious. But I like how he came and told you as well afterwards. That was good. Had a nice little bitching session about me.
Today's the day for the team leader hopefuls to prove their worth.
They're having a selection event to find the perfect candidate to fill my shoes. Okay, guys, we won't be a moment, okay?
All right.
Okay.
There's no point in being nervous, is there? It's just, I say this to my girlfriend all the time. Worrying or being nervous helps you by a percentage of 0, so there's no point in doing it.
I really, really want it, but if I don't get it, then I'm not going to be at a loss because I love my job that I do anyway, so.
Nervous. I'm quite excited though. I just kind of want to get it over and done with now.
It's a marathon day of written tests, energizers.
Sophia's going to describe this picture that's in front of her.
There's cheese in it. There are 2 buns. There is ketchup in it.
That's What's wrong, Charles?
And interviews.
So your first line here is you're applying for this role because you firmly believe that you're the best candidate for the role.
I was with the Air Cadets and I was a drum major.
I feel like I'm ready to apply.
I do have the ability to listen to other people and take their opinions on board. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be a very good collector.
I haven't got a temper, but I wouldn't take any crap. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a very good point.
I think I have very good ideas that I could help bring more efficiency to the team leader role.
You know, you've got a lot of good candidates, so you've got a big decision.
That was one of the most intense interviews I've had. I've actually come out with a headache.
I don't personally think that I've got it. They weren't letting off anything in there. Any of the managers were like, they had literally had their poker faces on.
I think it went okay. I mean, hopefully I'll get it. It's hard to go up against someone like me because I am so outspoken.
A week or so after Collector Jay spoke to the customer who claimed his bank account had been hacked, Massimo is analysing the call to decide what to do next.
Yes, but I didn't use my bank account. My card was stolen and all my details were fraudulently used.
It is actually very, very difficult to get through our process if you're not a genuine customer. We send out a credit agreement, their email address, and they get an SMS code to their mobile. If they haven't got that, they just won't get the money. So whoever's applied for this loan has got access to all of his personal details, his email address, his mobile number, and none had access to his bank account. All the facts state that this isn't fraud. We just carry on collecting.
Across the UK, payday is approaching. And for those who've taken out a short-term loan this month, that means payback time. But first, there's a team leader vacancy to be filled.
Today is the day that I offer the position to the successful candidate. Slightly nervous.
I haven't got the job because I know I haven't
we're in it.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I just know. And I don't like rejection.
You don't like rejection?
No.
It doesn't sound like it.
It's been a really difficult decision to make.
I'm nervous. Absolutely nervous. I'm trembling.
Rachel, when you're ready, please. I feel like it's like my final call.
Regardless of what the outcome of this feedback session is, what I want you to take away with you is how overwhelmed with pride I am with you.
You've been on my thoughts all weekend.
I think you show natural leadership skills. You came across really confident. As soon as I interviewed you, I was like, yes, yes. And this is why I'm really pleased to say that I'm going to offer you the team leader position. Well done. You deserve it.
You don't know how happy I am.
I'm happy for you. I know I've made the right decision. Don't let me down, Charles.
I will not let you down. I will not. My days.
Best man for the job. No, I'm happy.
Well done, Charles.
I told you, Charles, as soon as you walked in that room, I knew you'd got the job.
Okay.
With a few days to go, the collectors are still tens of thousands of pounds from hitting target.
We're behind target at the minute, but we will hit. It's not an option, is it?
If we don't hit target, we don't hit target. We succeed as a team and we fail as a team.
If the department doesn't hit target, then we all as a department wouldn't get paid the bonus that we've been working really hard for to achieve for this month.
I imagine we'll hit target. We're all pretty damn good at our job.
Nothing's impossible.
And everyone just needs to calm down. It's like a chill pill.
It's the last working day of the month, when most of the country gets paid. And for Uncle Buck's collections department, that means a double shift.
Good morning, collections. How are we today?
With new power comes new responsibilities. And as the newly instated team leader, it falls on Charles's broad shoulders to make up the yawning deficit in collections.
We've got £33,331 to collect. As a department, that is going to be a huge ask. All right, we need to average £3,000 per hour over the 12 hours that we're here today. Naomi, what do you think you're going to collect today?
£3,000.
£3,000. What are you going to do if you don't collect the £3,000?
Cry.
Lily?
Yeah, I'll just say £3,000 as well.
£3,000.
Go for 3.5. Jeez.
Everyone's going for £3,000. Jack?
4.
Jack's going for 4. So with that, we should comfortably hit a target today. All right, let's have a good day. Let's collect the £3,000 per hour. Let's go.
Well done, Charles.
Yeah, go.
I'll take your first line of address, date of birth and postcode, please.
Do you have any funds available at all to make a payment on the account today?
Today is the day when repayment plans that have been set up over the month should come good.
Hello?
You calling to make your payment?
That payment has been accepted absolutely fine.
And when the collectors chase up any that have failed.
UB. Yeah, we've been sending you emails and trying to contact you.
I just see here you missed your payment of £171.60. I'm just calling to take that payment today.
You've got a payment of £46.07. Is that available to attempt on the debit card now?
Normally, we would have probably double the amount of money in already that we've got in. But we'll see. Do you know what I mean? We've been in this position a couple of times and then they've surprised me by the end of the day. We've still got like 11 hours.
It's only 20 to 10. You've still got some time to go.
Okay, and I appreciate that you had to fly back to the Philippines to see your father, and my condolences for him passing away.
So you spent all your wages already?
Are you father-in-law? I do apologise.
As lunchtime approaches, there's still £20,000 to collect.
Not having any luck at all. Just been getting the wood. Just dead wood.
James, won't have your negativity spread into the team. If you could spread some silence and some serious collecting today. Now, if you spoke less and collected more and concentrated more on collecting, you'd be twice the collector you already are.
Oh my gosh, it's just completely gone now.
Fingers crossed we can get it to a very low amount by the end of the day.
We'll do it. I'm confident we'll do it.
We have 18 grand, so it is going down, and there are always payments coming in.
I'm just going to attempt for the payment now then, okay?
Do you have a debit card at hand?
So you're able to make a £30 payment towards this balance, is that right?
I think everyone's definitely concerned. I think Mr. Atkins should be the most concerned right now, because he has the most to lose. And I feel for him if he doesn't get that bonus, I really do. Because he's worked hard this month to get that.
I'm not worried at all. Who expressed that? Sonny. I shall have a word with Sonny. We'll be fine.
By the end of the day, they're a few thousand short of target. And the last hope is that outstanding funds will trickle in over the weekend.
My prediction is they will hit target tomorrow. Because they all want to get bonus. And none of them will if they don't hit department target. So collections didn't hit their target last month, first time ever.
Gutted. Very, very, very disappointed. Very, very upset as well.
I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be a very tough day. Atmosphere in there, as you can tell, was a bit shit. Management are pissed off, I'm pissed off, and it's not going to be a good time in there today. So today, I'm going to ask you to just to be on your best behaviours. We're not going to miss target ever again. And if I tell you to shut up, don't take it personally, just shut up. Mass is pissed off today. I don't want to piss him off anymore, and I don't want to get dragged into the room because you guys have pissed him off more than...
Yeah, I don't want to piss him off.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm joking.
James, remember what I said about behaviours?
I'm just letting it all out now.
Let's get back to the dialogue.
You know what, we missed target by £4,000. It's not the end of the world, but it's individuals' reaction to that shows lack of character. My frustration this morning isn't that we didn't hit target. My frustration this morning are certain individuals in this department that are moaning about it rather than taking responsibility, and I have no tolerance for that. I am steaming. I am actually controlling myself because I am so annoyed with how some people have reacted.
I can understand that it's frustrating for him. It's also frustrating for us as well, so it's just put a down on everyone's mood.
Say Mr. Atkins, he's an interesting one. So Mr. Atkins has gone home today. Yeah, and he's gone home today because he's unhappy he's not going to get his bonus. Now, Mr. Atkins was asked last week whether he would do some overtime to help out customer service, and he says, well, I'll do some overtime, but I'm not doing it for that department. Now, the thing is, he shot himself in the foot, because if he'd have done that and he would have shown that commitment, I would have paid him his bonus. But he didn't do that, and we didn't hit target. So he's lost that.
Means losing about £900, maybe £900 to £1,000, you know, but just got to accept it. It is what it is.
So he's gone home today, licking his wounds, worrying that he's not going to be able to get his bonus. Not my problem.
So I was having like the protein shakes, and then like I got so bored of them, and then I've started having chicken salads, and I'm bored of that. And then I had tuna salads, and I just can't do it anymore. There's like this, when it comes to healthy food, there's nothing. It's just like fish, and that's it, and chicken. It's so boring. I can't do it.
Afternoon. How's everybody today? Okay, so a little debrief on last month. It's actually the first time collections department's not hit target in the 3 years it's been in existence. Hands up who's helped another department last month? Yeah? So you guys were helping customer service, so I appreciate that, which is the reason why I decided to pay everybody a percentage of the bonus. I slept in it, and I just reminded myself that, you know, I don't want people being demotivated about stuff like that, and I want to show them that, you know, we're fair. So what I decided was to pay people 60% of the cash bonus that they would have got if we hit target. I think we could have done better, I'll be honest with you. I think the people that were here, we all could have done better. So I'm going to give James a special mention. First month on the phone, did over 12,000?
Yeah.
Okay, it's well done for that. Congratulations. Any other questions? All right, thank you guys. Better month this month, yeah? Good stuff? Jack Atkins didn't get top performer because his reaction on Monday just discounted him completely, and he knows that. We had to sit down, and he apologised, and he absolutely saw that that was the wrong reaction.
I funded sort of nearly £25,000 last month. I was like £400 off the most collected ever in the department, which I think that was more gutting for me personally than hitting department target, because I was aiming to break that record last month. But that's also something to aim for as well.
What can I say? Everybody knows I like Jack. I do. I like him. He's a good guy.
I will get the top performer. It's just a case of when.
Ray Winston stars in our new drama The Trials of Jimmy Rose. Catch episode 1 on ITV Player, and the Cold War conflicts continue on Americans next on ITV Encore, while on ITVB it's matrimonial catch-up with the newlyweds. First here on ITV now, it's the news at 10.